There are a staggering 2.5 million children homeless every year in America. This historic high represents 1 in every 30 children in the United States of America, according to the American Institute for Research. Child homelessness increased in 31 states and the District of Columbia from 2012 to 2013. Children are homeless in every city, every county, and every state throughout our country. Literacy doesn't start only when a child starts school. From birth, babies and children are gathering skills that they'll use in reading every day. The years between the ages 3 and 5 are some of the most critical years for a child in reading growth. The best way to encourage and inspire children to read are to read with them, read to them, and read for them. The Reach Shelter Read Aloud program brings literary volunteers to hundreds of children living in homeless and domestic violence shelters through weekly Read Aloud programs. Homeless Shelter USA defines a family shelter as a place to stay for people that have nowhere else to turn, whether you are an individual or a family of 4. The shelter provides a roof over your head and other services not only to make you feel safe, but to get you back up and running as quickly as possible so you can live independently on your own. REACH, which stands for Reading Enriches All Children, was established in 1998. The initial program involved a simple model, reading and crafting with children, doing arts and crafts and reading activities with children in homeless or domestic violence shelters. The Read Aloud program was started in the HER shelter, which is the Health and Emergency Response Shelter. It quickly partnered with 10 other homeless and domestic violence shelters in the Hampton Roads area, including 4 Kids Incorporated, the HER Shelter, Salvation Army Hope Village, the Virginia Beach Community Development Corporation, and the YMCA Shelter. Currently, REACH has 36 Read Aloud teams. Each team is made up of 4 to 6 team members, all volunteers. Training is provided to these volunteers, and all volunteers, from activity suggestions, informative discussions on the effects of homelessness and children, and the insight onto shelter life. The REACH office is located in Chesapeake, Virginia at 1302 Jefferson Street, Suite B. In the fiscal year 2015 and 2016, REACH impacted 987 individual at-risk and homeless children living in homeless and domestic violence shelters, as well as the partner agencies already mentioned. A total of 207 Read Aloud volunteers conducted over 310 Read Aloud sessions and read over 930 stories. By 2016, a total of 1,145 volunteers totaled up over 3,000 volunteer hours with REACH, and is continuing to grow. At each Read Aloud session, children can choose 2 new books, which gives them the opportunity to build their own personal library. In 2015 and 2016, REACH distributed over 15,000 books to children in need. This includes books that were distributed in shelters and community Read Aloud programs, as well as gently used books donated by volunteers. The REACH program also partnered with the Children's Museum of Virginia in Portsmouth. In 2004, REACH established the REACH Reading Room at the museum, in which they provide enough books so that every child that visits the museum is able to take 2 books home. There are several ways in which an individual can volunteer with the REACH program. A Read Aloud volunteer visits shelters each week and reads to children, as well as engages them in various activities. Event volunteers are perfect for helping during special events that are held throughout the year. Book pickup and drop-off volunteers can help by picking up or dropping off books to various locations as needed. Due to the large number of book donations, there is always room for help in the office, especially since the REACH program only has 2 full-time employees. If reading aloud is not your specialty, or you're lacking a personal library to help donate for children, but you also do shop with Amazon or Kroger, you can help REACH that way as well. Amazon donates 0.5% of your price if eligible for Amazon Smile by choosing REACH as your charitable organization. Or you can help support REACH by linking up your Kroger card with REACH as well. A report prepared for the Family Housing Fund states, by the time homeless children reach school age, Their homelessness affects their social, physical, and academic lives. Homeless children are not simply at risk, but most suffer specific physical, psychological, and emotional damage due to the circumstances that accompanies homelessness. Every individual can make a profound impact as a child, one story at a time. Thank you.